Good evening, folks. I am Joe Bachman, and this is another edition of Behind the Code. And tonight, we're going to be doing an update to Carl Witzman's profile, and we are actually setting up a new profile. And the reason why I keep looking off camera is because I have StreamYard up on this monitor right now. So if you see me kind of keep looking that way, it's because I keep thinking I need to look there. But with that, let's bring Dawn up in here. And let's get some music flowing.
Good evening, everybody.
As always, we got the music of Dan Hollifield going tonight. And we are going to play... we'll start with The Displaced Detective Suite by Dan Hollifield, based off the novel The Displaced Detective by Stephanie Osborne. Of course, you can find his links and Stephanie's links on indiecd.org. And we're just going to kick it off with track number 1, Indistinguishable from Magic. And we'll hop right on into this.
No hopping.
Well, yeah, no, you don't get to do hopping.
No hopping.
Hopping is not a good thing for you, no.
No. Those who don't know, I had a radiopathy on my lower back. Basically, that's a nerve burn. So, yeah, that happened this morning. So did you want to get into what you're doing, or do you want me to start in on comments?
Well, you can go ahead and hop in on comments.
Hop in.
Just kind of doing some formatting here real quick for Carl's page. Okay. Before you get into it, though, Carl, if you have a chance while we're on the stream, if you can send me a better profile picture, because apparently the one I stole from Lulu is it's tiny. This is the size that it comes up. So Oh, good lord! I'll just go to that. Give me a second. Where's it at? I know it's here somewhere. There it is. It's cold, Dawn.
It is? When did that happen?
Right?
Okay, well, let's get to going here. Carl was first in the door, and he said, hello, hello. Lisa says, here, evening, folks. And Carl's saying, hey to Carl. Or Thesis is saying, Carl's saying hi to Thesis. This could be a long night. And Bladed is saying hi back, and there's Donna saying hi to Thesis, and Witsman Dude, and Thesis saying hi to Donna, and Witsman Dude saying hi to Donna, and Joey saying, good evening, folks. Carl saying hi to him, Donna saying hi to him, and Carl said, if I am watching, don't dance. I started doing this, and I went, no, not if I'm going to make it through this show. I can't even hand dance. Carl's dropping like it's like. Okay. Oh, and Dan is here. He says, good evening. Donna said hi. Hi, Donna. Nerve-wracking. Yeah, get it? Nerve-wracking. I had a nerve burn. It was nerve-wracking. Stupid play on words. Yeah, exactly. And Carl saying hi to Dan. And Lisa said, hey, Dawn, how are you feeling? I am hurting. I'm feeling pretty rough. This is one of those things that you don't get like instant relief. So got home, stayed down there furthermore for a while, a little longer than I probably should have. Took a nap, got up, and just kind of been being not much of anything. Dan said, everyone likes that one. It's my least favorite of all of the album. That must be referring to the song itself, not the album, I'm assuming. And Carl said, on it, the photo that is. Okay, so he's going to get me a picture.
Yep, and he just sent it to me.
Awesome.
So, oops.
And we're all caught up on comments. Have a good night, everybody. No, I'm kidding. My goal is to make it for the entire show, but if I get too sore and I have to duck out, I'm going to duck out.
Carl, one other question I do have for you, good sir. You sent me, in that message, you did send me your email address. Are you wanting me to set up your, like, the blog feature, access to the calendar, all that fun stuff?
Carl says, when I finally get on something, I do it. Not the green room. Not the green room, Carl. And Donna said fingers are too cold to correctly type. I can see that. And Carl said, no, I don't need that.
Okay. All right, so we have Carl updated here.
And there is a grant draws tonight at 8 o'clock Central.
Yep. Which means I need to get through this next part fairly quick so we can all get over to Grant's show.
There's a chance I may or may not be there. Will depend on how I'm feeling when we get done with this.
All right. Oh. I know Carl and a few of the others have heard me say who all I've been waiting for information from. Dawn, you don't get to answer this because you already know the answer. But can anyone take a guess at who actually got back to me today? I'll let that one sit and ponder for a second. So I do need to message that person one thing.
Carl's guess is BKM.
I wish that way I can finally put that one as completed in my orders, because that is driving me absolutely insane.
It's about time. That is
Because-
the first guess I would have done to Carl, but unfortunately, no. And here is
Because-
the link to Grant Draws. It starts in 50 minutes, so
because if I get too many more orders, I might have to go to the second page just to find his for when it is actually complete. Okay.
kids these days.
So, I finally set one up for Trelina.
So who is this Trelana person?
Oh, she's someone that makes a fine first wife.
Makes a damn good kitty mom and rat mom.
Yes, she does. And it's killing me to actually type Trelina and not Nicole.
Oh, Nick's here. He says, lovely. Hi, Nick. Please don't do to us what we did to you today with a couple hours, because Grant's show us tonight. We're going to go with that. Donna said, yay. And Carl said, wow, she's going to be with us. Yay. So I am so glad she is joining us. And Carl is waving at Nick.
That's a little better. Oh, no. There we go. That's better. That works. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's see. She's sending me. She thought she sent me the email earlier with the about the creator blurb.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have to just type up something.
What we just said, she's a damn good first wife and a good kitty
Yeah.
mama. No.
Here we go.
Carl's waving at Nick. Come on. And Thesis said, "Aw, that picture is cute."
Well,
And Poppy is
with the picture, her unofficial business name is Mags Mischief. Mags is a nickname that she's had for years. I think it's one that Talkert gave her, actually. And a mischief is a group of rats.
I never knew that. Look at that. We're learning stuff again. Stuff, right? And Foxy is sort of here. I get it, Foxy. I'm sort of here too. Girl saying hey to Foxy. And Donna said, I'm not going to wave at Nick. He needs to be here with the cool kids. You can wave to him the way that we wave to Josh.
Now.
Foxy. And Nick said, well, as it was the first episode I promoted on Blue Sky, congratulations on that, by the way. And Donna said, oh, I like that photo of her and the rat. I don't know his name.
That was Pongo.
Pongo's no longer here with us.
Pongo's no longer here. He actually passed away back in December.
Aw.
But the two newest rats still will not let her pick them up for more than a second. And last time we tried to take one out of the cage, we had to make sure all the doors were shut for 3 days while we tried to corral him again.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
This was before we had Hobo, so if we had Hobo already, we may have found him sooner. possibly not in the best of conditions. But we probably would have found him sooner. So we're going to just publish this real quick. Because now I need to go over here.
Donna said, sounds like my cat. And Carl said, hobo, new toy.
Well, and part of me is actually kind of interested in what he would do if one of the rats got loose. Because, like, he's starting to show more of a prey drive, but he's also kind of lazy about it. So I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know what he would actually do.
Carl said, a new friend, and Nick's here. He said, hello again, friends. Now Donna might wave to him.
I can select multiples.
Oh! That's what. Never mind. Carl said, hey, Nick. Welcome, Nick. And Foxy said, hi, Nick. And Hobo, eek, the rat is loose. And now she's saying, yes, hi, Nick.
All right.
It makes you wonder if he would be more like, hey, you're that thing that's behind that I can't get to, or be like, oh, I'm supposed to not like you.
Yeah.
They're face to face.
Well, something tells me it'd be kind of like some of those cat videos where you just see him, like, the cat's kind of looking at the rat quizzically, and all of a sudden just smack. Alright, we gotta pull this over here so I can do a comparison of settings.
Carl said their first time he's cried to me when she spotted a mouse eating her cat food. I told her to get on it, but she just cried. I honestly think that if there was a mouse that ended up in this house, that Buddy and Georgette would fight over who would get to catch it. And those two would get into it. Oh, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to this show.
That's slow. Oh no. What would it be 1,000 milliseconds? Yeah, okay, no, that should be good. Sorry, thinking out loud. Slides, fill. Okay. So that should be good. And now we need her slide ID. So we can go back here.
And Carl said, it was fun when a chipmunk got into our house and we had 7 cats. We rescued him, took him outside, and named him Lucky. Sounds like you almost had to be in that situation. Oh, Lord.
Alright, let's preview this. T-R-I-L-I-A. Okay, just making sure I spelled her name right. Oh, really? Why are you doing the same thing that the other ones all do.
Oh. Was it had something to do with landscape and portrait?
Well, it's cutting it off. It might be the whole landscape portrait thing again.
Okay. Nick said, sorry if he's quiet. He's still going through the last edit pass on my book. Well, it's not like you were doing anything this morning, Nick. I tease. I kid. He said we should be able to get Foxy's business cards printed and cut tomorrow, and then things should be ready to send out for the con. Yay, thesis. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see everything. And I promise I'll try to do the best I can for you while I'm there, representing you guys. And, oh, there's Grant. He says, good evening.
Good evening, Grant.
He said he was saying that in his Alfred Hitchcock impression. I completely mushed that up, but...
I just read a few comments down.
And Carl Witzman said, hey, Grant and Dawn, you know the layout of the house. We ran circles 3 times before the chipmunk turned left. Loki didn't see it and kept left. Oh, God, it just killed me. She unalived me. Donna said, hey, Grant. And Grant said, I didn't know Nick was capable of being quiet. Oh, yeah.
And you broke my co-host.
Donna said the chipmunk ran to the storage room and I quickly closed the door after him. Grant said, hi, Carl and Donna. And Grant goes, I still have no idea why YouTube doesn't remind me of your show. That is kind of weird. But we have reminded everybody of your show, Grant, and we shared the link to Grant Draws, which is going to be on in a little under 40 minutes. Oh my God. It just makes me think, going back to the chipmunk is when we had a squirrel in the basement, made me think of that. Yeah.
What if I do that? Aha! That's how I do. Why? No, that doesn't make sense as to why that's working that way, but hey, whatever. It works. And you guys can't see what I'm seeing right now. Hold on. Ta-da!
There! What was it, the landscape?
No, it's a... For the slides design, it's blur fit, but it's not the way I have it set up for... And it might be because hers are more landscape, but like Senzaki, which is the one I was looking at, is just set for fill, but all of hers are actual, like, portrait.
Huh.
Which means I should be able to go back to this one. And actually, I need to take a look. This might actually make this one look better. Let's see. Artists. Taylor. Art. Yeah, I think if I switch hers... to that format... Save that.
And Nick said, occasionally Grant, that he can be quiet, splayed a thesis. It sounds like the time a bird flew into my mom's washer. She called me and my brother-in-law over to catch it. I opened the washer, it didn't move, so I thought it was dead. Then I poked it and it went nuts.
So, okay, before you go on, I saw a clip on Facebook yesterday. And it was the brand new construction house. And this bird had somehow gotten in. And it's laying there on the floor, and the guy's walking up videoing, and he's like, oh, well, looks like you might have taken a wrong turn and rammed your head into something. And he reached down to poke it, and as soon as he poked it, it came back to life, took off flying, and hit the window on the other side of the house.
Oops. Well, we had a squirrel in the basement, and ironically, it was right around this time of the year. It literally was within 2 to 3 days of right now. A squirrel was up on the roof, and it fell through, and it came down through the chimney and ended up in the basement. And the reason I know it was within the next few days from here or there is because Ted's grandpa passed away on Sunday, and this happened Friday. So we knew that he had something to do with it. But I heard something. I opened up the door. There was a squirrel looking at me in the stairs. I slammed the door. This is when we still had George, the orange key that's no longer with us. Slammed the door, messaged Ted, who was taking HVAC classes at the time, and I said, there is a fucking squirrel in the basement. After the week we had, like I said, his grandpa died. We had to plan the funeral. We moved his grandma with Alzheimer's to a different facility. We had the funeral. I mean, it was a day. It was a week. And that's why we said this is his grandpa's way of going, okay, the week's done. I need to give you guys a good laugh. So we had to call animal control. The squirrel knocked himself out twice, running up the stairs and running into the door. Finally, they did catch him and let him out. So yes, that squirrel. Mm-hmm. And I said I never get notices to Joe's shows, nor do they show up on my YouTube front page, so I just go to Joe's channel. You just gotta make it hard on us, don't you?
Well, check and make sure, because I noticed on a few channels that I'm subscribed to, that I've clicked subscribe, then clicked again to switch it to all notifications. Some of them have come off of the all notifications thing.
Huh.
So here's some of the art, or some of the fiber art, as she calls it, crocheting that she's done.
Fiber.
She's made little glow-in-the-dark Pac-Man ghosts.
Those are freaking adorable.
Potion bottles with removable little toppers. I'm not entirely sure what those are.
They almost look like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
And this is what she's been working on for IndieCD.com. Little bean sprout bookmarks, and I can't remember what she said the smaller ones are for. I know the loop there's a reason for the loop. Oh, they can go like on not a hair tie, but like the thing you would use to keep your hair back.
Bobby pin?
No.
Right.
It's kind of like, I'm gonna look over here and try and make look at the camera, Joe. It's like a little plastic loop that.
A headband?
Yeah, there we go. I think you can tie it around one of those. I'm just going to start doing this. One word, sounds like.
Like this here, Joe?
Yeah. One word, sounds like. First syllable.
Oh, you one syllable.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Write a note, Joe. Write it down.
Yeah, I probably should make a note of that.
Too. Decent said flying all over the basement. Oh, that's the bird. I'm behind, and I apologize. Thesis said, flying all over the basement. I yelled to close the basement door to try keep him downstairs. There we go. And the little fucker flew under the door. Eventually, we just opened the front door and he flew out. God, you got lucky on that one. But yeah, they are a little fuckers sometimes. And Carl said, excitement. Thesis, it is. When there is an animal in your house that's not supposed to be there, they don't want to be there, there is excitement. And Grant said that he missed Nevermind the Furthermore and No Warning this morning because he slept in. Grant, I'm pretty much surprised that Nevermind the Furthermore is still not going on. Grant said, I worked until 3:30 a.m. on Sunday, so I was recuperating. I get that. Make sure you take care of yourself. And Carl said, we found a sleeping bat, but saw it before the cats did. Thank goodness. Saved him, too. Donna said, sleeping in can be good, Grant. And Grant said Angie had today off on account of Martin Luther King Day. And Carl said, yeah, YouTube likes to play with us. That's what she said. What, is that what you were whispering? Joe,
no, the program just freaked me out. I went in because I'm going to update the outro and the advertisement and everything real quick since I still have time here. And, yeah, I pulled up the app and, oh, which account do you want to sign in with? I don't think I signed in with an account before. Crap.
Oops. Let's see here. And Donna said, it's rather rely on my method. It always works. Oh, I's rather relied on my method. Forgive me. And Carl said, oh, ghosties. I know those were so cute. And Foxy thought they were cute. And Dan said that those little things that I said, like Cinnamon Toast Crunchies, she said, Dan said, Gloop
and Gleep from the cartoon Herculoids.
Thank you. And Bladed Thesis said keychains. Oh, they'll make cute keychains too.
Yeah.
Little loopies. And Fox said, headband. She knew it. She knew what we were talking about. I was just behind.
All right, we're going to take a short commercial break here, and we will be right back after this message from Grant.
Sasquatch, the Loch Ness Monster, Mothman, the Jersey Devil, Chupacabra. For millennia, these creatures have perplexed the human race. But what if they are forces of good? What if they have been sent here by a federation of more advanced alien species to help and defend the human race? That's the premise of League of Cryptids, a new comic book by Grant Lankard, creator of the smash hits Beowulf and Memoirs of the Morbid. His new comic, League of Cryptids, is a 4-part story involving these 5 creatures banding together to defend Earth from an invading alien race, just as one of their members is losing faith in the human race and questioning their mission. The epic tale begins in League of Cryptids 1.
All right, now we're going to skip over track 5, Highly Energetic Particle Boogie. And let's get this updated.
Hey, Grant, is there an homage there? You will never, ever, ever, ever live that word down, Grant, ever. You will always be known as the homage guy. Thesis. He says, so many talented peoples, and I'm over here playing with lined paper and cardstock.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm just going to shake my head. And I'm going to wait for somebody to help me yell at you. Because I know there's just a lot of people that are shaking their finger at you right now, Thesis, including me and Joe. He's proverbially doing it. And Carl said, oh, I wondered how Joe did that scroll. Cool.
Okay, good. Copy. So that'll make it easier to update the ad. And now we just export. This is actually the longest part of updating the outro. Is just exporting it time and time again.
And Carl said, we all love playing with lined paper and cardstock. And Donna's shaking her finger at Thesis. And she said, that's creative too. Foxy saying, yes, it is. And I cannot, and now I can tell you, can yell too. Oh my God. Yes, it is. And not, I can yell too, finish putting my meds away. And now I can yell too. I'm thinking that's what she was trying to say. Carl said, for the longest time, Donna and I would play in the office supply sections in stores. Oh, that is that is a weakness for me. Back to school is a horrible time of the year for me. Well, it's a good time of year, but bad too.
Come on, process. You can do it.
Foxy said, Typo Monster strikes again. So not only was it Typo Monster, which I figured it out, Foxy, but it was also brain not quite functioning from everything today. So I'm very proud of myself. And Thesis said, I actually have a new place to get journal covers from. I just need someone to order so I can play with the new designs. Before now, it was all plain paper. Ooh. Well, hopefully we can get somebody on board to get a journal at IndieCD.con, which is February 24th at the building in Fowler, Indiana.
The Annex building.
Thank you. I'm going to get fired yet tonight, I think.
No. Too hard to find good help anymore.
Carl said, we found some interesting papers and cardstock on Joann's Fabric Store. We are kind of
actually
lucky.
a good place for that.
Yeah, we have a Joann's, we have a Michael's, we have Hobby Lobby, all within about 3 or 4 miles of us. So there's lots of interesting. Carl said lots of interesting toys too. And Bladed Thesis said, I almost bought a flame paper for the sample journal, but I didn't know if I could print on it. Ooh. And Carl said, flame paper? Donna would love that. Well, she'll see the sample come IndieCD.con. That was my evil plan. Look. Said, please do not patronize Hobby Lobby. They are hypocrites regarding religion and how they treat their employees. Why do you think I forgot the name of it?
So, funny story.
You don't go there enough to remember the name of it.
My wife doesn't frequent there very often. When she does, it's normally for witchy supplies. Jars and various little things of that nature.
That's funny. Foxy said she doesn't shop there either. To tell you the truth, I don't remember the last time I've been in there. That's why I forgot about it, but I'm just saying that there's one here that, but that's, I got the name for a reason.
So yeah, oh, go ahead.
Oh, Lisa said this is also the first time I've made a full-size 8.5 by 11 journal. All the others are smaller. So
Nice.
if somebody wanted to, they can kind of, I'm this as a question, if they could customize what size they're looking for their journal as well. Is that what you're saying? Go ahead, Joe.
So this is Microsoft Clipchamp. This is what I've been using for doing the ad that you guys see every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Nick's show. It's also what I use to create the intro and outro for my shows. And it has a ton of different features. Screen recording straight from your camera. And the nice thing is too, when you're doing the screen recording, it still activates the audio on your microphone, but it'll allow you to, if you can't see it on here right now, but like on the video part that's on here, it'll allow you to mute the audio in the video, because otherwise you guys would just hear me breathing over the music.
When I popped myself out, were you able to show them?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a huge content library of stuff that's free to use, backgrounds, sound effects, images, music, and they also have, there is some that's, premium. You can upgrade to their premium thing. It's like $80 a year, but I haven't done that yet. I haven't found a need to. They have various pre-made templates, whole bunch of different text things that you can do. Some of which you see in the various videos. Different transition effects. I mean, it's actually really neat. And then if you're using this to do your brand and you upgrade to their premium package, it lets you add in your brand logos, specialized colors, specialized fonts, stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's actually, I knocked out, the advertisement took the longest because I had to try and space the text right, get it to take up the whole length of the song and all that stuff. But once I did that, doing the intro was a cinch. It's very, very intuitive.
That's nice to know. Let's see. Looks like we have quite a few here. Foxy said last time she was in Hobby Lobby, she was 17. She was only 17. Carl said Clipchamp is a champ.
Mm-hmm.
And Grant said, "Oh, hey guys! After this show, please check out my show. I have sent the link earlier right at the beginning of the show. I will be honest, Grant. I don't know if I'm going to make it or not. I had that nerve burn today, so I'm in a lot of pain, which explains the more than usual flightiness." Lisa said the journals are fully customizable with colors, sizes, logos, and names. Fully customizable for all of you creative people on indiecd.org. And Grant said my show Grant Draws will be on at 9 p.m. I believe that's going to be Eastern Time, which is 8 Central.
Yep.
Carl said we will be there. Grant, at least I can speak for Donna and I. Did Carl just speak for Donna?
Oh, I ain't throwing him under the bus like that to answer that question. We'll just move on to the next comment.
Foxy asked which time zone, and Donna said, or Carl said Donna and myself. Grant, there's the link again for Grant Draws. It's coming up here in 15 minutes, I think. Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, Foxy, so that is in 15 minutes. And Carl said, yeah, 15 minutes, Foxy, right after this. Y'all are going to drive me to drinking a drink of water.
I need to see. Yep. Okay, I did give Foxy and Bladed wrenches. Good. Couldn't remember if they both had wrenches or not.
Do I have a wrench?
You should. Pretty sure you do.
Okay, we'll test it.
Actually, the funny thing is, I don't think my wife has a wrench, but she never comments on this show anyway.
And Dawn said she's testing for a wrench.
And you have it.
I have a wrench, yes. Carl thought he was all out of Tullamore, then recalled that Donna made me buy another one. You know, some people just force you to do things that, you know.
Well, folks, we're going to go ahead and cut this a little bit short. One, because I know Dawn is hurting and she will continue to push herself through the 8 o'clock hour. I know her. But this also gives us all time to stretch, take a bathroom break, and get back here for Grant's show, Grant Draws, on the Grant Lankard YouTube channel. Here at 8 p.m. Eastern, or 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. whatever the next time zone is behind that, and 6 p.m. You know, I think out on the West Coast. So, with that, we will run the new outro because it's already uploaded. And we will see you guys back here Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central for The Burning is Love. See you guys then.
Good night.